Hi there. At the time of recording, more than a dozen wind gust records have been broken for August across parts of Scotland, and we're not out of the woods yet. Storm Floris continues to bring widespread disruption for northern parts of the UK and increasingly strong winds during the evening across the northeast of Scotland. It's this swathe, this hook of rain, where the most damaging and disruptive winds are likely, and that's just moving through the far north and northeast of Scotland, including Orkney, during the evening. That's where there's the risk of 75 to 85 mile per hour wind gusts. And widely across northern parts of the UK, we have seen wind gusts of 60, 70 miles an hour plus. And those wind gusts will only slowly moderate as Floris moves away during the evening. So a continued risk of disruption as Floris continues to bring those unusually strong winds, with not many summer areas of low pressure bringing such high wind speeds in the past. The spells of rain continue across Shetland. Elsewhere it showers and it stays blustery overnight. As we start the day on Tuesday, there will be some clear spells across the south and the east, and certainly it's not quite as windy in the south as further north, but it is a blustery start to the day. The strongest winds will be across Shetland and Orkney first thing, 50 to 70 miles an hour during the first few hours of the day, but those winds do moderate through the day, and then although it's going to be windy for many places, especially the north, it's not going to be quite as widely disruptive in terms of the winds. A blustery summer day with a mix of bright spells and showers. The heaviest downpours moving from western Scotland to the east and northeast of the UK as the day progresses, and then tending to fade away into the evening. Plenty of dry weather redeveloping as a ridge of higher pressure arrives overnight, and that will calm the winds down, although it will stay breezy in the north with further outbreaks of rain at times for the north of Scotland. Elsewhere, dry with clear spells, a fresh night to come, with temperatures in some places dipping into the single figures. But we start Wednesday with plenty of sunshine. That ridge of high pressure I mentioned, well, that's going to be in control for most of the UK during Wednesday. We do have a weak weather front moving through the Northern Isles first thing Wednesday, bringing some patchy rain, and a thickening of the cloud across western Scotland and Northern Ireland. By the afternoon, a few spots of rain arriving because of this next approaching frontal system. But for much of the UK, it's dry, it's bright, and certainly a less windy interlude midweek. But this frontal system I mentioned, well, that's coming in ahead of the next area of low pressure. Not expected to be as powerful as Storm Floris, but still likely to bring some strong winds, 50, perhaps 60 mile per hour winds to the far north and northwest of Scotland as we go into Thursday and Friday. So more changeable weather to come, especially for the north. However, it's the next few hours that are crucial for the most disruptive winds continuing across the northeast of Scotland in particular. More details as ever on YouTube, online and through our social channels. Bye-bye.